What's going on, YouTube, man? I'm your host, Big Money Pal, and this is Big Money Boxing. So look, Errol Spence stops Yordenis Ugas via 10th round TKO. You dig me? Now look, if you know me, and if I had some good people ask me, Big Money, how you calling the fight, my boy? And I told him just like this here. It's gonna be a stoppage. Errol Spence is gonna stop him, but he ain't gonna sleep him or knock him out like that. He just gonna beat him up real bad, swell him up, and then the coroner or the ref or the doctors is gonna have to stop the fight. Now, to Yordenis Ugas' credit, the reason why I say that is because he's a tough dude. He gonna keep coming. He gonna keep fighting. Only way Yordenis Ugas was gonna stop if somebody made him stop or called the fight for him. Other than that, he was gonna keep coming and coming and coming. You know what I'm saying? So that's to his credit, all right? But knowing how he swells up in his fights, looking at his past fights, you know what I'm saying, when he fought Pacquiao and other guys, his eyes swell up real bad. And then you got to look at the pattern of Errol Spence Jr. Kell Brooks swelled him up, you feel me? Lamont Peterson swelled him up. He even did Danny Garcia, swelled him up something decent. You hear me? So you gotta look at the pattern on how this man is breaking down his guys and breaking down these fighters. So that's how your boy called it, and it happened just like that, as it should. You feel me? So big ups to my boy Errol Free Smoke Jr., Big Fish, The Truth, Spence. You know what I'm saying? Becoming the 3-belt champion, unified champion at the 147-pound division, the welterweight division, obtaining the IBF, the WBC, and the WBA. You feel me? So now look, in the fight, you know, the first beginning of the rounds, you know what I'm saying? It was study, touch, jab here, jab there, jab to the body, you know what I'm saying? Like it was a kind of a little chess match, you know what I'm saying? Now, Yordenis Ugas, he had started coming up. He started landing them looping right hands, and then Spence was throwing them hooks and them overhand rights and was coming up short. That's because he was too anxious. You know, that ring rust and all that jazz. He was anxious. Home crowd, Dallas, AT&T Stadium. You know, the stipulations of the situation got the best of him. You feel me? So, but as the rounds progress, the anxiousness digress, and he really start to work and apply that pressure. Landing that jab, overwhelming him, overpowering him, just systematically breaking him down. You feel me? Death by right hooks and right uppercuts. Right hooks, right uppercuts, body, just breaking the young man down. You feel me? Now, I don't know what my boy did in the 7th, when he did the same thing in Danny Garcia joint. Now, mouth guard came out. He looked at it, walked away, thought the ref was going to stop him, you know what I'm saying, break it or whatever. But the name of the game is protect yourself at all times. And as Yordenis Ugas should have done, he landed a 2-3 piece on him. Bam, bam, you feel me? And kind of made my boy stumble, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think he was hurt. Now, some of them shots, I ain't going to flex. Spence respected some of them shots. And you can see it like, oh, okay. You feel me? But he still came, man. He's just like a Terminator, like a bulldozer. He still came and just walked him down. Now, Ugas is known for counter-punching and dipping and slipping and all that good stuff. You know, he got that high guard, that fashion high guard, man. And he's known for that. But he didn't do none of that versus Errol Spence. And the reason why he couldn't do none of that is because Errol Spence didn't give him time to be reactive. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence was proactive, so it didn't give him time to be reactive. He kept on punching and bunches and punches, just kept on letting them hands go. All right, kept his jab on him. You know what I'm saying? And then body, once again, them uppercuts, hooks. Man, and then the corner, you got to credit Derrick James for telling him, now look, you got to aim that hook at the shoulder because you keep missing the mark. So if you aim at the shoulder, he gonna dip and he gonna catch him. You know what I'm saying? So man, look, good night of boxing. All right, good night of boxing. But really make this fight so good and so, you know what I'm saying, profound is that knowing that the fact that Yordenis Ugas came from fighting Pacquiao, beat Pacquiao, you know what I'm saying, beat Pacquiao, then Errol Spence, torn retina, long layoff, came back, got in shape, stayed in shape, and really went out there and beat that boy. Now, the energy that Terrence Crawford got for stopping Sean Porter should be even more for Spence stopping Ugas, because one, Ugas was a champion. Two, he had worked his way back up. You know what I'm saying? He really had a nice buzz going for himself. 3, he beat a 8 division world champion on a 2-week notice or a 10-day notice, a few days notice. Came back and came up and beat that boy. And you got to give that boy his credit, man. All right. Now that win, this win for Spence beating Ugas in the fashion that he did, stopping him, it need to be, if not more, the same energy for when Terrence Crawford got for beating Sean Porter and stopping him. Now look, both of these fighters are on a collision course. Big credit for my boy Spence for calling out that man Crawford, because a lot of people say he ducking him, he's scared, and this, Tim Bradley. I'm convinced he's scared of Crawford and all this, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, them dudes is warriors, man. Them dudes is fighters. You feel me? Them dudes got some chips on their shoulders. Them dudes got some things to prove for themselves. They got ego. They got pride. Them boys ain't scared of each other. You know what I'm saying? Big credit to Terrence Crawford for saying that they talk, you know what I'm saying? He know he ain't scared of them. The fight's gonna happen. But when Errol Spence said that thing on that post-fight interview, Terrence Crawford, I'm coming for that fucking belt. Oh, man. You hear me? Shockwave, shotgun blast. Boom! Shotgun blast. You hear me? Now, nobody can say nobody's ducking nobody if each other is calling each other out. Nah, you that's what you can't say. You can't say that. All right? But the fight's going to happen. And hopefully it happen by the end of this year. But before I get into the content of that fight, the breakdown of that fight, right? Let's really just take this time, you feel me, and give my boy Spence the congratulations on beating Yordenis Ugas via TKO 10th round stoppage in a crazy dramatic fashion. Dallas showed up, you feel me? They say it was about upwards of 39K. They're in the stands and with the fans, man. AT&T Stadium, Jerry's World, like, man. The man came up and did his thing, man. Y'all gotta respect my boy Spence for coming out there to do his thing. Shout out to Yordenis Ugas, man. He's a credible, durable fighter. Where he goes from here, the world, I don't know. Hopefully he heals up good. Nothing is torn. No broken orbital bone or nothing like that. I don't know if the doctor's report been published or anything like that. But his eye looked at very bad. You hear me? His eye looked at very bad. You feel me? So I hope, you know what I'm saying, that he heals up properly. You know what I'm saying? And he got that payday, so he more than good. You feel me? So it is what it is. All right. Now look, big money boxing, right? Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe to the channel. You feel me? Like, share, subscribe to the channel so our Big Money Boxing, Big Money Pal can get y'all the best predictions and breakdowns in boxing. Okay? Good fight. Great fight for boxing. What's next for these guys? You feel me? Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford, undisputed. Pay-per-view. I can see that going down at probably like the Staples Center or the MGM in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all comment, leave comments. I want to know what y'all predictions gonna be for when them two meet. All right, give me, you know what I'm saying? Let me know like what y'all think and give me some predictions on who gonna win and how it's gonna go. You feel me? Cause I already know how it's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? I have the possibilities of the situations broken down already in the mental. So when I come and lay down that pressure, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna be like, yeah, that boy know what he talking about. That boy, Big Money Pal, know that boxing team. You feel me? So look. Make sure, once again, make sure y'all like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. Follow the IG page at Big Money Boxing. It's up and it's stuck. You feel me? Yeah.